voltage. Hello. Okay. Hello, Unity Hub. Unity Hub is the manager, the editor. The video that I just posted, he created because he's just so talented. And I wrote in the description, Trevor, please forgive me for going live without you, because the last times that Trevor and I have gone live, we lag and the video doesn't look correctly. So I just wanted to say, are there any Andrew Gold fans out there that have not read The Psychology of Secrets, written by Andrew Gold himself? Where's Andrew? Where's that cute little guy? Where's his face? Oh, there it is. There's Andrew. Oh, Trevor, can you take a snapshot of Andrew? Wait, let me put it there. Okay. Okay. All right. I attempted to read this quite a while ago, and I just wanted to let you know, if you want to know what's going on at the Unity Hub, please, please, please subscribe, because that's where Trevor and I want to conduct our collaborations. And then also, Trevor doesn't know it yet, but he's going to put together a video, because he knows where all the footage is, and he's putting together a video of all of the raffles we've done, because this is a non-donation charity. Now, if you want to know more about what's going on, you have to go to the last live that I did when I was exercising. So without further ado, Andrew Gold's Psychology of Secrets, it's a little easier to read without the cover, because it's a hardback. Also, I just wanted to say that this will normally be read via video. I won't be doing this live, okay? So if you're interested in this, and I also wanted to say, Candace Owens, that's right, I'm grooming my hair, as the behavioral panel would say. I want to say very clearly that Candace Owens has a book club, and you can join her book club because she's fantastic. There are other book clubs. The next book club, or the next book that I'm going to be reading, is Chaos, and I know that Candace Owens has a book club. This is bugging me, but we're not going to be looking at me. Candace Owens has a book club, and you can pay for it, and look, I'd love to do that, but hello. Thank you, Trevor. Thank you very, very much. So you can watch them, and I have to interject only for the reason that I can get a copyright, okay? So if you love Andrew Gold, and you know, you're not a great reader, then you'll be getting videos every day. I'm on a schedule now. So anyways, Andrew dedicated this book to Julie. May we keep each other's secrets always. Isn't that nice? Okay, introduction. She didn't know it, but Melissa will be a murderer in 10 minutes. Just 20 years old and studying at a university somewhere in the UK, she is returning alone from a night out with friends. As she angles down an alleyway on her route home, she is confronted by two men. One of them lurks in the shadows, and the other creeps towards her. He impedes her way, insisting she stay with them. He reeks of beer and cigarettes, and she feels sick. She wants to get to the end of the alley, but he stands between her and freedom. Her pulse quickening, she brushes past him towards the light at the end of the alleyway. His threats grow louder and more menacing. She is scared, but refuses to run. She won't give him the satisfaction. Melissa is used to being accosted by men, especially when walking alone at night. Yet there's something about this guy that chills her to the core. But there's freedom at the end of the passage. She knows the neighborhood well. If she can just make it to the adjacent street, there'll be witnesses to intervene if things turn ugly. Before she reaches safety, she feels a firm tug on her elbow. She can't breathe nor speak. His words drone and slur, and fear takes hold of her. Now he is grabbing at her clothes. Okay, what would you do? What would you do? In a split second, you could lose your life when you get that really gross feeling around somebody and you know you're being followed. We have all been in situations in childhood and adulthood where we've had the creeps, right? So before I ever, actually, I really try not to judge. But what would you do if it was your life or the other person's? You know, in Canada, where I'm from, there's no such thing as self-defense. Tell Emily D. Baker that. So let's find out what happens. She can't breathe. She has an elbow tugging at her. The fear and the adrenaline would be just charging, right? Sorry. Why am I sorry for putting on glasses, for heaven's sakes? Except the ones that I had at the Casablanca, Trevor, guess what? They were stolen. My purse got stolen, my ID was stolen, and this all happened while I was looking for this place. And the hotel could have cared less. That's my secret. I have a little hair trigger temper. Okay. The sound of ripped fabric is cutting through the darkness. Melissa lashes out with her right arm, and this is the only way she can explain it to me later. Passes through his eyes. A decade has passed, and what happened that night still weighs on Melissa. After 8 years of therapy, 8 years, it haunts her nightmares and fills her waking moments with dread. She can't quite piece together what happened, and perhaps she never will. I put my hands through his eyes. She seems to ask me. I put my hands in his eyes? Because usually when people are asking a question, their voice intonation will go up, okay? When I ask if she can explain it in more detail, she gives me a play-by-play. She's Scottish, eh? If you put your hands on the side of someone's face, like to passionately kiss them, but higher up. Your thumbs really far in until it feels disgusting, a bit like a half-boiled egg in someone's eye, and you push in, she explains. I was surprised by how much liquid and blood came out, and he dropped. I don't really remember much, but I know what happened. I dropped to the floor. He ran off, screaming. His mate kicked the shit out of me, and I basically passed out. Later, she came to in the alley, so she came awake in the alley and said about finding her way home. Fingers and wrists stained, crimson with blood of her assailant. She recalls her ripped, frayed clothes billowing in the wind as she stumbled backwards. Strangers gave her the wide berth. She doesn't remember how she got home, falling in and out of consciousness in her bed that night. She felt the phantom grip of the now dead attacker around her arm and around her neck as she sank somewhere between a killer. Throbbing sensations told her that her stomach and legs were in bad state from the beating she had taken. She had spent the next few days in bed telling friends and the university tutors that she was unwell, eventually mustering the energy to get up. She combed the local paper for anything revelatory about the night in question. In a sidebar, she discovered a story about a man who had been found dead in an alleyway. His eyes had been gouged out, she tells me. Basically, nothing happened. That's page 3. So we'll continue with page 4 tomorrow. That was a 12-minute and 46-minute test. If you're going to watch this, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment because it helps me. It gives me a lift up. Good or bad, I'll take it all because my shoulders are thick and I'm 54 after all. And Trevor is right. I need a longer fucking cord so that my phone doesn't die in the middle of a live, because it can be scary and then somebody can feel wary, but people recover and grow and learn. And that's what I have to say today on Friday, May the 23rd of 2025. And now I'm going to take a breath to thank God I'm alive. Okay, that's a wrap. Okay, bye. Oh, all of the next Andrew Golds will be videoed under the playlist, and that way I can edit out silly parts or whatever. And then Trevor and I have to figure out, I phoned Kojiko, there's nothing wrong with the internet, so it's the phone. The storage is just way too full. So I need to get that clean thing on my phone to clean out the storage. But my phone is so full, I can't even download an app. Okay? See you tomorrow. Don't forget to like and comment about what we're talking about. It really helps the algorithm. And us kids, this non-donation, we are so close to monetization, and it's taken 2 years and a month and a half to get to this point. So we've been very tenacious. Okay, thanks everybody. Bye. And God bless.